You were freaking asking to get freaking haunted at that point.
Welcome back to my channel. If you live under a rock currently, you wouldn't have known that there's a lot of protests and riots going on for the Black Lives Matter movement. If you can, please donate to any of the freaking organizations. Or I've been signing a lot of petitions. Please sign a lot of petitions. And if you can vote, oh my god, I cannot stress this enough. Please vote. Please vote. Do it for me. Please do it for me, because I am 1 year away from voting. I can't do it. Please vote, because we cannot let Donald Trump win again. We cannot. But yeah, anyways. So originally the video was supposed to be me looking at Disney conspiracies. But then, like, when I went on the website and I was reading them, they were, like, really stupid. And I myself was not entertained by it. I was like, these are the stupidest things I've ever heard. Like, it was saying the evil queen from, like, Snow White and Rapunzel's mother from Tangled were the same person. Like, that's how stupid they were. I got off of that, and then I was like, okay, maybe I can just look up ghost theories. Like, those are fun. Those are, like, spooky, scary, secret, boo-boo. And I was like, okay. So I go up and I look up ghost theories, and the first thing that pops up is, like, something about Egypt. And then I was like, okay, this is kind of low-key, again, stupid. I want, like, Linda falling down the stairs, like something dragging her down the stairs and her going in her basement, and she gets possessed. So I go on this other website, and it finally fulfills my need. And I'm like, okay, this is it. Now you're caught up. Also, if you hear music playing in the background, that's my mom blasting her music on her speaker because she was cleaning. Don't know why she had to put it at, like, the max volume, but she did. Can't do anything about it. Oh well, too bad, so sad. We're gonna be reading 6 paranormal cases investigated by Ed and Lorraine Warren that we can't stop talking about, apparently. I've never heard of these cases, so, I mean, can't say I ever talked about them in the first place. Number 1 is the Perrin family haunting. When Roger and Carolyn Perrin moved their family, including their 5 young daughters to their new 200-acre home in Harrisville, Rhode Island, they were unaware of its allegedly insidious former resident. Originally built in 1736, the country home was once inhabited by Bathsheba Thayer and her 4 children, 3 of whom died young. Despite the era's high infant mortality rates, those deaths and the circumstances around them aroused suspicion within the town, resulting in the what the hell is this word?
Ayo, illiterate check.
Ostracism of fire? I think that's how you say it. Ostracism of fire. Thayer or fire? I don't know. Labeled a Satanist by her community members, she allegedly hanged herself in her backyard.
This is my job. Yes.
While the Perrin family lived in the family home, numerous pleasant ghostly interactions like spirits playing with the children or helping to do chores were reported. No. But so were darker interactions from ghosts like Thayer's, who took on a more menacing presence in the home. Damn. Thayer was not happy. Disembodied voices, furniture moving on its own, and full spectral appearances were among the many ghostly experiences shared by the Perrin family. Matridge Carolyn was allegedly one of the Thayer's most consistent targets, supposedly jealous of the living woman's role as both mother and wife. The ghost reportedly pinched and slapped Carolyn quite a bit. Dude, Carolyn got it bad. And even touched Roger inappropriately on several occasions. She said, I can take your man if I want to. Icon James Wan used the Perrin family's experiences in his box office hit The Conjuring in 2013. Wow. Number 2, the Amityville case. Arguably the most famous of Ed, Lorraine, and Warren's paranormal investigations, this investigation had been adapted into a frightening and seemingly unending film franchise. This Warren case involved the Lutz family. The Lutzes took up residence in a suburban Dutch colonial house in Amityville, Long Island in 1975. Only a year before they moved in, the residence had been the site of a deadly mass murder when Ronald DeFeo Jr. brutally killed 6 members of his family. Okay, Why would you want to move into a house where not only one person was killed, but 6 people were killed in that house? At that point,
You were freaking asking to get freaking haunted at that point.
for 28 days, the Lutzes and their 3 children lived in that very same house. While their family reported antagonistic voices, swarms of flies, welts, family members levitating, banging noises, and unseen entities. After snapping photos, including one featured a boy with glowing eyes, the Warrens determined that the land had curses on it. No! Number 3, Annabelle, the doll. Oh, hell no.
I hated this movie.
This investigation took the Warrens to a thing rather than a place. More specifically, a Raggedy Ann doll that was purchased in an antique store. Given to the buyer's daughter, the nursing student and her roommate quickly began to notice odd occurrences involving the doll, such as changing positions or rooms. That escalated to messages on paper and blood on the doll's dress, and at one point, violence. Annabelle took particular aim at the fiance of one roommate, who claims he woke up frozen in a bed as the doll crawled up his body and strangled him. Jesus. He also allegedly claimed that upon entering a darkened room where the doll rested, he felt something attack him. When he flipped the switch, he saw his stomach covered in bloody scratches and the doll on the floor. This is the reason why I gave away all my dolls. The behavior freaked the roommates out so much that they called in a medium who explained that she believed the doll has a possessed spirit of a deceased 7-year-old girl named Annabelle Higgins. Higgins had supposedly died on the land where the apartment stood. The Warren family also got involved, determining that the demonic presence was in fact behind the doll. They performed a blessing in the residence before taking Annabelle off the woman's hands. Number 4, a haunting in Connecticut. In 1986, Carmen and Al Snedeker rented a room in Southington, Connecticut to be closer to the hospital where their son was receiving treatment. Unfortunately, the family had little knowledge about the residence's strange and gruesome past. The former funeral home came complete with the remnants of a mortuary in the basement and a graveyard outside. Upon moving in, their eldest son began seeing terrifying visions of ghosts. The family would uncover the existence of toe tags in the house regularly. What's a toe tag? Hold up. You! Boop, 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 boop. Oh, heck no! The family would uncover the existence of toe tags in the house regularly. Lights often flickered, dishes would shake, the smell of decaying flesh hovered, and reportedly water would on occasion turn blood red. I'm out. Carmen and Al even alleged that the demons had sodomized them during their 2-year period there. The Snedekers asked Ed and Lorraine Warren for help, and the investigators attributed the hauntings to the ghosts of those who were brought to the funeral home. According to the Warrens, the morticians partook in unsavory activities with the dead bodies. After a 2-year stay, the Snedekers finally moved out. Like the parents' story, the Snedekers haunting was immortalized in film. What film? What film? I want to know what film. What film? Number 5, the South End Werewolf. This investigation took the Warrens out of the U.S. to a seaside town in Essex, England. There, a man by the name of Bill Ramsey, is he related to Gordon? Was believed to be possessed by a demon that manifested as a wolf. Growing up, Ramsey was a normal, happy boy. One day, though, at the young age of 9, he suddenly began exhibiting inhuman qualities. Reportedly, while playing outside in his backyard, Ramsey felt a frigid cold overtake him, and his nostrils were overcome with an awful stench before he flew into a rage, uprooting a fence post, fence still attached, and gnawing, I sound like I'm talking in cursive, and gnawing on its wire meshing. Ramsey eventually grew up, became a loving husband and father of 3, and was incident-free until the 1960s. The early years of his marriage were plagued by nightmares, cold sweats, and waking up to the pants of a wild animal, which he soon realized were coming from him. In the 1980s, Bill would repeatedly feel overcome by the sensations he had as a child while hanging out with his friends, and even once while doing a citizen's arrest. Dude, if you do a citizen's arrest, what is wrong with you?